Hey, this is Adam Seaman. I am the founder of Positive Leadership. I am an organizational development consultant and leadership development expert. Today, we're going to talk about why most leaders are constantly worried about execution, but find out that it breaks down anyway. The thing here is that what most of us call an execution failure is really a strategy failure. Strategy is not a plan. It can be converted into a plan. That's how we get strategic plans. But really, to understand strategy, you have to think of it as what connects your purpose to your outcomes. How do you go from your purpose, why we exist, to the outcomes, expressions of that existence that we want to see in the world? How do we go from purpose to outcomes? The bridge between those two is what we call methods. And the highest level of a method is a strategy. The highest level of a how is a strategy. Strategy comes from the word stratify. It's to spread your resources across competing interests. Why we have execution failures is often because the strategy doesn't get fully formed. And I want to talk about that just a little bit because many times we're angry at the operational layer of the organization, the people, the front line. We worry, how can we get their performance better? Because that's why we're not executing. But often that's not the problem. It can be the problem. So then they start to look at the middle managers and say, well, the tactical layer, the middle managers, what are they doing and how do we work with them? But the real issue is before even that, it's the strategic layer of the organization. They haven't congealed their strategic plan. And the secret, the dirty secret is that most people at the strategic layer of organizations have never really learned strategy. They're not trained to be strategists. They were successful operators that became the tacticians, the managers. They were the frontline people that became the middle managers, and then the middle managers that became the senior leaders of the organization. I know through my work in OD that people don't get training specifically in strategy. They don't learn what the strategic role is, so they bring operational layer or tactical layer mentality to the strategic layer. This is the real reason I think that execution often fails. Execution doesn't fail on its own. It can't fail on its own. It needs accomplices. Earlier upstream, and those accomplices are the tactical layer, and then before that is the strategic layer. And that's where I would look when execution fails.